Whoa, where are we gonna see? Whoa. Whoa, Shujinko. Shorty, what you think, oh? Oh my god. So do you not even need to charge him? Or is that after already being charged? Oh my god, no, those are new moves. He didn't have that against Baraka before, I know that. Oh dang, look at him. With that lunge. Oh my god. Oh my god. What, the rain new move? Little water push. Oh my god, the DDT. WrestleMania. Holy crap.
There you go. A lot of neat.
Well, there he is, Ermac.
We are Ermac with
Return of the Mac.
With the mask.
Yeah.
The mask was pretty praised.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
like the mask.
And he has some of his gear is some of the coolest.
It's gnarly.
Floating around.
There's a helmet that I.
Sorry they're so quiet, y'all. I got a max. Their mics are just quiet.
It's awesome.
It's always like that.
I love the like weird marionette way he walks back and forwards. I think our design team and our animators have really nailed the.
Gets on his
kinda
knees?
spooky mummy man,
On his
undead
knees
guy.
for the-
Yeah.
for his,
Little sus, bro.
cool throw.
I like his grab animation. Bro, and he grabs down there like he's a little sus, bro.
Just
Very,
crumples
very
you.
painful.
Yeah, so let's talk about Ermac. One of his main strings that people are really going to enjoy. One of my favorites, kind of old school. One of those strings that ends in a grab at the end.
Very reminiscent of like the Ultimate MK3 kind of lift.
Okay, that jab
He's
string
going
looks pretty
over,
good.
But that kind of hand gesture reminds me of it, which is a cool.
Probably easier to do.
Yeah.
And if you want to, you don't have to do these.
You'll just get you. Injustice 3 teasers? Nah.
But why wouldn't you lift?
Yeah, because it's
it's
too cool. Like,
Yeah.
boom.
Do you lift, bro? Remember that?
This is one of his main strings too that I love using. 2-1-2. Pop up.
Yep.
It immediately goes into pop.
I think that launches meterless, that string. Good range on it, too.
Super cool. Like just one of those moves people really enjoy because it takes a lot of the onus off of you. It's a pop-up combo. You get your way up in the air and you can do stuff.
And I think you'll see that he has a lot of really cool air combos and air enders and stuff like that.
He has some of the most air moves in the game, I would say.
That's because he's Ermac.
Oh, there we are.
Love it.
This move, he kicks you and then
Just a burst of souls.
and it, for a string does a good amount of damage. This can be canceled out with some stuff that we will show later, so we're going to hold off on that a little bit.
You're working up to it.
We're going to work up to it. His Torch 4 is really neat. This is this knee. And then Torch 4-3, it knocks them away. This is another move that, on the outset, looks just like a kind of a jumping knee.
Right.
A lot more is going to come from that later. We will get back to that as
Yeah,
well.
you'll notice he's airborne, which
Yes.
we'll talk about.
Keep that in mind, yes. It knocks them into the air.
Yeah, so you can cancel on the float.
And it knocks them into the air, and what you're stating, Ermac's
He
in
is
the air.
airborne, yes.
Yes. 4-2-2 is an overhead. So, like we said earlier, it's not a lot of overhead lows with Ermac. This is one thing you kind of throw out and fish, and knock them down, knock them away, or just throw the overhead out and cancel into a special.
It's also worth considering, while he may not have the best lows, the cameo systems means
Absolutely.
there are characters like Kung Lao and Frost that have good lows.
Absolutely. But this is a great one to start out there. Has a good amount of
distance,
range.
yeah.
Good amount of range. Back 2-4 is a cool sort of just trapping bounce. And it can be special canceled as well. If you want to. That's the full move. It knocks you fully away. And then you can do like a lift off. And more stuff too, obviously. But that's just where you are there. This move is a ton of fun. This is just his back 3. It's kind of like a get the heck off me move. Just sends you full back.
Seems like most of his normals have no hurt box. It's really good.
Backwards. Gives you a little distance when you need it. With
Right.
It seems like he does do a lot of things to get distance as well.
He does, and he has a couple things that can get him back in range as well. Let's talk about some special moves. As we've seen earlier, we got just the classic lift.
Yep, that big skeletal witch lady.
Now you can also meter burn that to trap them.
Ooh.
And do air combos or whatever you want to do after that, which is super cool. A lot of fun. A lot of stuff you can do with that. He's got his push.
Yep.
And has a good amount of range. That's
my guy. That was my guy.
That's your guy. It's one of those good things when you're playing Ermac where you can always sort of like be checking people who are trying to move in on you.
Exactly.
And they have to be really safe because there's a good amount of distance there. When you use meter on that, it is also armor.
Which is a great armor move. You can use that to beat projectiles, long range normals. You could like whiff punish with it.
Right. And that's full. I just did pretty much max distance right there, and that's.
Is it a great armor move though? I don't know.
Of course, the teleport.
It's
Right.
decent.
The teleport is very interesting. So see, I'm starting on the ground. I teleport. I end on the ground.
You're just on the ground there.
I can also.
Whoa.
So I can go on the ground or the air.
Do it again. Now what?
So I can go up, or I can do it from the air. You go up. You can do it to the air. You go back down.
Whoa.
So like any up down, you can mix and match.
Mind blown right now.
One thing that's fun to do too is you can actually kind of go up here, whiff it, and you're right in their face.
Right.
And a lot of people might do something to you. A lot of people won't. So
Yeah, I'm
that's a lot
punching
of
that,
fun,
bro.
too.
It's also going to be a thing that's really going to add to their mental stack when you have multiple options coming up. They're going to have to look for the teleport.
Yo, let's get Balder.
And then also guess how
High or
you're going
low,
to teleport back in.
Right. Big thing. Down back 2 is. Oh, that's not that.
Oh.
Did it wrong.
Oh.
Hover.
Okay.
So hover does quite a few things. You're hovering. You can cancel it early, that sort of thing. If you meter burn it, it's quicker.
Nope.
And we'll explain that in a second. So remember that knee we talked about?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about that knee.
So you can cancel
Very cool.
into knee with...
Okay, so it's kind of like
with
Sindel's.
levitate. So you can continue pressure. So I can do that. Maybe I come down and I throw. Lots of things you can do with that. So if he's in the air, he can do his levitate, which opens up a lot of things. Like this string I showed earlier.
He's really going to come up with some crazy stuff.
Very
Ooh.
cool.
Yo, let's get Speedwagon.
Hold on, sorry. So I can levitate out of it.
Yeah, his grab's crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Nice.
Into a full combo.
Ooh, all
Got
that
it,
just
and
for
that's some good
29 though?
size.
Right.
And
Feel
you're
really
just a
good
normal
about-
person.
I am just a normal human being. And hover's super cool.
Yo, let's get
So
Chewy.
it's just you always.
I love that kind of UMK3
Pose, yeah.
pose. It's
Once you start putting this pressure on, like where does it go, right? And that's gonna be really fun for a lot of people to play with. I've really enjoyed it.
So sometimes when I'm like alone in my apartment, I do that pose, and that's not weird, right?
That's
Everyone
not-
does that, right?
Absolutely normal.
Okay.
Let's talk about some new stuff to Mortal Kombat 1's Ermac. First off, there's this move called Death's Embrace,
Okay.
where he comes out, a spirit touches him, and he gets this sort of shield on him.
Right.
While that is active, and it lasts 5-6 seconds, there it went away, your health bar is now your meter. So you are getting meter taken off instead of health. Right?
So a very clear scenario would be you're about to lose.
Right.
You have only 1 hit left,
But you got full meter.
but you got 3 bars.
Let's say you're way ahead and the time's running out. Turn it on. They're chipping away at your meter
Right.
while your health bar is safe. The cool thing about this too is you can turn it off whenever you want to. So if someone's doing a combo to you, you can take half that combo, turn it off. Like there's a lot of different like mind games you can play with it. Some fun stuff that way.
Also, the little demon lady looks really cool.
She does. Another move that's new is Spirit Punch. So he has this punch where he charges it up
Ooh.
and lets out just a torrent of these spirits. Now it has a bunch of levels. You can do it just real quick, just knock them away. Hold it down, gives you a crumple state,
Ooh.
and then it's time. You know?
Right.
My guy.
Now here's the other thing. This move can be canceled out. So you can turn it on, I can back out, turn it on, back forward. You can put it in a move. You can do it during a combo and do it. I'm sorry to say not great at that, but you can continue pressure like we were talking about Super cool move. Another move he has that's new is this Shrieking Souls move, where he slides on the ground and knocks you up. This also can be canceled. So once you hit, you can double dash forward and continue a combo. So I can be like,
Okay.
Very
like
cool.
that,
You got it.
and so that it just always like constant pressure with Ermac. You're continuing moving forward, pressuring them, teleporting around. Just like you talked about earlier, I love the term when you use mental stack.
Yes.
There's so much, just like a lot of our characters, there's so much stuff you have to think about while you're fighting him that could happen at any time.
It also seems like a reoccurring thing here is combo options, possibility, routes. Very cool.
One of my favorite moves he has is this. He's got, this
Oh.
is his only quote-unquote projectile. As you can see, it runs across the ground. You can only do it in the air. If you use meter, it costs 2 bars of meter. You can also do this, and it'll send out these hands,
That's so
which
cool
will start a
looking.
combo. Now, this, again, will go back to the knee. The thing that's sort of been the thesis of the story is you can do it from knee, which means if you want to use the bars, you know, into the round, you can literally come in, do that.
Very cool.
That's Ermac in a nutshell. Lots of cool stuff he can do. Players who've played him before will get a lot of the same feeling.
I'm thinking Kung Lao
There's a
cameo for
depth
sure.
to him with these cancels, with these air shenanigans,
Or Chameleon.
we call them, that you can do.
It hardly seems like a fair fight that he has these ghost helpers.
Yeah.
Right? That doesn't seem fair.
Right, like it's Mortal Kombat, and ghosts are inherently, they've left this mortal coil.
They sure have. And yeah, he's got plenty of health,
Yeah,
which is awesome.
I guess they're all part of him, so it's fair.
He is many.
It is him.
Yeah.
It is him still the same. We should definitely show his Fatal Blow.
Fatal
Because
Blow.
it is a projectile.
What?
Yeah, so let's do this.
It's a projectile. Sheesh.
And that is Ermac.
You did pretty good there.
Thanks.
I'm proud of you.
There's
I'm proud of you.
a couple things I messed up on. You get nervous when you're doing it.
You're human.
Thank
you're you.
Yeah, and I'm me. That's,
Right.
that's the big one.
Yeah.
I really enjoy playing Ermac. Definitely. I mean, I've always loved the character. And
He was your main.
Yeah, he comes out tomorrow.
It's good to see your original main back in the game. So that's super fun for me. Also, though, I super love Movado. Like, I've really been enjoying what I can do with Ermac and Movado. Not that every character works with everybody if you
Right.
figure it out.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed this team up.
It's a little duo of yours.
A little duo of mine. So
Little
that's
duo.
what I will be playing.
All right, let's
through,
see Movado.
definitely in the next season.
I'm excited to see him back. I really like that era of MK. He's always been a really cool design. I think the like bungee ropes thing are just so unique. So I think this is a cool one.
I mean, it was the '90s. Leather jacket. You can't go wrong with long leather jacket.
Right.
Like that was just. That
Yo,
was cool.
Sakara, what's good, bro?
Yeah.
It's done.
Who didn't have one? You know what I mean?
So let's take a look at Movado.
Movado.
He
Won the
does a couple
lotto.
things. He has some setup tools. He has some combo extension tools. He has a way you can, use flawless block to push them back, which I will not be showing. It's in the trailer.
Okay.
I cannot do that. Just a lot of really cool stuff. So let's take a look. One thing he has that's really neat. He'll just throw out this mine, which will pull you forward, and at the end, you're kind of crumpled and knocked down. Now, if they can block that.
Was that some Red Dragon tech right there?
That's right.
It
yeah.
is. So, boom.
Created by the same scientist that built Suhao's chest plate.
It sure feels like it, right? So he's got that. He can also. This is.
Ew, did y'all see the
one of my
scaling?
favorites. This is generally.
That and the
for
down
a
two did
nice
8%.
combo to do extra
Ew.
damage. You can do the
Scaling on that's
pulling
awful.
Each other into each other. Can
Yo, what's good,
Nomad's
Karima?
touch.
explain?
Yo, what's good, McGibbs?
That is a Cabal move from MK Deception. I'm so excited to have Movado in. He stole his hook swords in Deception. He stole Nomad's touch. What a criminal.
I
I
was
love
he's a
it.
criminal. I mean, he's a well-known
Boom.
criminal.
He takes a little damage. The other person takes a little bit more. He also has. This is really cool. When you knock them down,
No, not yet, McGibbs.
you can slide out
Oh.
with him at low. And people are like, what does that do? Now it adds a little damage for one. What I enjoy it for is it stops wake-ups.
Oh.
So they just have to hold that.
Yep.
And that's what I've been sort of theory crafting its use as. Super cool though. The two other moves he has, like remember these knees? We talked about these earlier. If they're in the air, he can fly back towards them and knock them back towards you, which is super cool. So you can just combo continuation. He can also do it from the sky.
I was going to
with
ask.
a different input, which I like showing it like this.
And that is neat because normally you cannot combo after an uppercut.
Some characters can.
Right.
Sonya's, I believe, can. Scorpions, I believe, can. This is a new one that you can do it on, and it's actually
Yes, Kyle, yeah.
Slid under his arm. I'm out.
It's pretty easy to do, I think, too. So that's neat. It's depending on what move you're doing.
We gotta see his button speed though and
what
stuff.
you decide to do with either coming forward or dropping down. But for me, I found it really easy. Ermac has a lot of moves that I think it works with really well. I mean, that could be recency bias because I'm playing the characters together, but I've really enjoyed it.
Well, I think one thing that would be cool is he could help extend your combos if you're a character that's not combo focused.
Right.
Or if you are like Ermac and you have a lot of options, you can even go all, double down, which I think is one of the coolest things about the cameo system. The ability to kind of, you know, triple, quadruple down, or fill in gaps that you might have.
So, like, this is this basic combo I've been working on at my desk. We'll see if I can pull it off.
I got faith in you. Ooh. Close.
so
It was
close.
good.
Dang, that scaling though.
I feel like I should try it one more time.
Absolutely.
Well,
Why couldn't they give him that peacemaker
One more,
scaling?
One more.
One more.
okay, one more. All right. People are like, please stop.
I was trying to cover.
I know. Let's go. Boom. Okay.
All right.
There we
and
are.
there's my guy.
There he is.
Third time's a charm. What do you call
30%
that
and he
combo?
started off stand for. That's not good.
Nice.
Maybe
Okay.
that's what that's called. So that, in a nutshell,
I'm not sure.
is
Yeah, that was a lot for 30.
I think he's gonna. I think the combat pack
And a
cameos, I think,
situational
are
hit on
really
top of
cool how
that.
They added the meta. It's great to see. Cameos are almost as important as your roster character, and it's really neat to see the meta shift and evolve as people figure them out.
And a wide variety across them all of what they
Right.
can do.
He could be good though.
so that is Ermac, Movado.
Shows the new moves though.
changes coming to the game. We're very excited.
You did really
for.
good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're tired? Your thumb's tired at all?
It's always nerve-wracking doing it because we have so many amazing players.
Yo, it's good, Nabani.
Who want the skinny?
Oh,
and
yeah.
Like, I'm not as good as them. But I do want to explain stuff so they're like, oh, I get it. That's cool.
Right.
Let's go, Ryuka.
I feel like I was able to do
Tyler
that.
Lansdowne, he looks like
I
a
think this is your
lovable like
best
sitcom
demonstration
dad.
of that.
Thank you. It helps when you really like the character too, because I really dug in and like tried to learn this stuff. So cool. So Derek, I believe before we sign off.
Yeah.
The most important part
Most
of the show.
important part. All right.
I will say after birthday shoutouts real quick. After the closing, there is a fight that QA did again,
Yeah.
which is pretty awesome, and you're gonna want to stay to the end because there's some fun.
Something special.
It's gonna get brutal.
All right. Birthday shout out. Sorry if I mess up your last name. It happens.
Or first name, honestly.
Oh, yeah. So, happy birthday to Lopez Frederico. We're going with that one. Daniel Hurd, Graham Shear, Michael Salerno, Jerome Burrell, Pav, happy birthday, Pav, and Sacco, Rohan Williams, Freddie Palma, James Palermo, I'm sorry, Palermo, thanks, bud. Tony Smith.
Where did they learn that it's their birthday? The people
Shaji,
message him and they're like,
Nick
hey, it's my birthday,
Whelan,
man.
Lauren Seacrest, Robert Lathan.
I'm gonna
Will
message him next
Jackson,
time. It's my
Ian
birthday,
Boyle,
man.
Justin Berkeley, we're almost there. Mark Gorski, Bill.
Yeah, they didn't tell us the new moves yet.
Wilson, we'll go with that. Sean Gallagher and our favorite Warren Wilkes.
Oh,
Happy
yeah.
birthday,
There we go.
Warren
The
Wilkes.
boss.
Awesome. Well, that is the.
I thought
Combat
16-bit kind of
Before we
implied that
go,
they'd be
we're
showing
gonna
them.
go now.
Yeah,
We're going to
yeah.
show a fight.
But I
that
guess
we put
not.
Together, that
Oh, well.
I think is pretty awesome.
Hopefully we get 'em in the
until
patch
next
tomorrow.
time, thank you very much. We can't wait to see you on the next Combat Cast.
Wait, where are they showing right here? Oh, it's like the match. It's like the showcase match. Okay. Oh shit, that honeybee team. Reptile scored. Alright, let's see that new move. Whoa. New projectile. Whoa. Okay, okay. Dang, that was a lot for 25% though. Ooh, a little up block. What kind of CPU combo? Whoa, whoa. Little back step off the. Looks like he has a cancel off some of his moves now. Okay. Okay.
Round 2, fight.
Ooh, that poke looked good. See, they don't show us stuff like that in the Kombat Cast. You gotta see it like for yourself or in gameplay. Whoa. Yeah, looks like he has a cancel off some moves now where he can like backdash. New projectile too, standard projectile, I like that. We might need to pick Reptile back up. The Reptilian. Okay. Got those honeybee combos? Nah, man. Should have had honeybee for this. Oh my god. Yo, they didn't show that as a Movado move, so that's gotta be universal now. That up 3. Meter burn up 3? That's gotta be universal now. Why didn't they talk about that? I feel like they didn't talk about much here. Oh, the brutality. Whoa. Brutality.
Brutality. Ermac wins.
All right, well, that's it. I'm going to end stream, y'all. I'm going to raid somebody.